What up, what up, what up, what up? So test. What up, what up, what up? Yeah, I need to get a mic. Mic check, mic check. Alright. So I'm just gonna wait for a few more people to join. Some people have their alarms set. Yes, yes, yes. What's up, Dylan? What's up, brother? Alright. People have their alarms set, their notifications put on exactly at 6:30. I like it. Alright, alright, alright. Absolute carnage on the gold chart today, no? Just kept that little thing as a souvenir, you know, so the people that come in there already know what's up. And let's give people a little bit more chance to join. Some people are just coming home from work. I'm gonna get, how does the guy go? Locked in for this session and we're ready to go. Great day today, guys. Probably you guys are coming from, hey Anna, thanks for joining. See, today was really good in terms of we had a stop loss or so in the VIP, but overall I think today was good. Today was good. In terms of the gold move, you know, I put this little souvenir, you know what I mean, so the people, no one had an excuse to miss this trade, you know, that's the thing, like, that's why I've kept it here. It's like, smash your time, final take profit, almost about 1 to 2 risk reward on that trade. And they, yes, welcome bro, been waiting for you all day, time to learn and earn, yay, let's go my brother, much appreciated that you came back. What's up, Alice? Hey Dana, hope you guys are doing well. Just gonna let everyone get a few more. Don't worry, we're not in any positions right now. You know, generally we come on and then there's already a position. Yeah, today's we already took like about 2 trades already in the free group. Yeah, I figured out that this chair goes backwards, so like you might see me just bouncing the whole time. I don't know, it's really cool. It's like the most nicest chair and it reclines. Like I didn't think it could do that, and when I figured it out today, I was like, dude, like this is me after like a win, just sitting there, it's like living the life. Anyways, not here to talk about my chair. Sup Luke, did I miss anything? No, you just in time, haven't missed anything just yet. We just came on. I'm just giving everyone a nice little chance to jump in, you know, if you want to grab a coffee. I haven't found any positions just yet. I'm going to break down exactly what I'm looking for. Just giving a little cool chair, need to get one ASAP. Love the caps, bro. Really, energy is killing me today, bro. You know what I mean? Obviously, I want to get rid of that PC, you know. But no, much respect. This chair is crazy. I don't know how much this chair costs. I didn't buy it, but it's cool. Good to utilize it. Now, what did I want to speak about, right? So, firstly, I just wanted to say who all managed to catch that gold trade today. There's a lot more people that's still going to join, so I just want to run through. We haven't found any positions just yet, so jeez, my English sometimes, you know. So we have a little bit of time just to jump in and just cruise into the stream a little bit. We'll be here for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, just regular. Depends how the session goes, depends how the trade goes. Yeah, basically who all managed to catch this trade. I think it was a really good trade. The first trade we took was, let me just show you guys. I believe it was at 244 exactly. I sent that position. It was also a long position. I think it was at 556 or something like that. No, that was the first entry. It was, yeah, wait. And it was like 245 somewhere here, I think. Somewhere up here, right? 6-1, yeah, it was between 6-1 and 6-4. That was our first entry, and we came up, tapped up there, hit take profit 1, yeah, the 6-7. and then we closed as soon as you see had multiple times to get out that trade because your stop loss was at 5-1. So luckily we got out of that position because this would have been a losing trade if we didn't. You had multiple chances to get out of that trade at break even, or you took profits at take profit 1, which was good. And then we decided to enter another position because we felt like, remember what I was speaking about last time, right? The importance of trading a range, right? Yo, I'm really getting comfortable on this chair, but the importance of trading the range. So just to jump into it and jump into the swing of things, what exactly we were looking at is that we saw that the price obviously was bouncing between this range, right? Let me just draw this out for you. Just remove this for now, it's not that important, just to show you what would have happened. But let's just highlight this area for now, right? I don't really overlap, but it's fine. Let's do something like this. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, so what I wanted to show you guys is the importance of, let me just see if, caught the buy about an hour ago, nice, message restricted, what did you say? Little gold, didn't catch the buy but caught the sell before that, nice. Crazy sell, guys. Like if we had to take, I think it was this one, or I think it was this one at 7.8, yeah, exactly at 7.8, one of them, this one, we would have caught this, no, sorry, what the fuck am I doing, this one, yeah, it was 7 point thingy, like 7.7, if we had to catch that sell, we would have caught this all the way down, but we were waiting for more confirmations. Are you taking any trades, still planning the setup? Yeah. Nothing just yet. I do see a potential setup. I'm looking for mostly shorts unless we break back above here. That's also a pretty good level like that, but there's no confirmation just yet, no signals, just no trades just yet. I'm just explaining like a breakdown of what we're looking for and where we are at price at the moment, right? So the idea is like we're busy waiting for, we saw that we've trading between this range, right? Jeez, I think this coffee's giving me the jitters. So once let me just get through this analysis and I'll reply to your questions. Just feel free to drop questions, I'll get back to it so I just don't get sidetracked, because some people don't have much time. So yeah, basically what ended up happening is you can see it came back, closed within this range, bounce, you know. Now it's important on the bounce, right? Because what we're looking for is bounce, tap, bounce, tap, bounce, tap, right? Now where we at the moment? Now if we take our previous days, remember this cool tool I showed you guys on Tuesday? Something like the fixed range volume profile. It shows you basically where the range is, so you can just, I'll show you how to get this on your chart right now. So we do something like this, then we can see that where the volume's at, and you can see that black line, right? That's where the most volume is. Now we at literally that point right now. So if we draw this across, I think we like almost exactly where that, yeah, look at it, the price is literally on that point, right? So this is where the most volume was coming through the previous sessions, the previous day. So the idea is like we're gonna wait for price to pretty much do something. I don't think we're gonna trade this range just yet, because what I'm seeing is, I'm just gonna remove this for now, but basically what I'm seeing is price first come down, tap these levels, because we tapped above there, tap this level before making this next decision. Now again, if we get some good, better confirmations that we close below here, then we can start, let's say, targeting the previous day's low. Because at the moment, I didn't see us taking out the previous day's high within this session, within today. Again, like I could be very wrong, but I don't think we've created much volume. You see, we rejected too many times for the buys, right? 1, 2, 3 already today. So buyers are not in control. Like the sellers are basically saying, we at this price, we don't want to go any higher, and we just kind of bounce between these levels. Pretty much just looking at the chart and seeing exactly what it's doing. Don't even get too technical on it, but basically we just kind of looking for an entry like pretty much out of this range would be perfect. So if we start to see a rejection or price maybe tap into here, you know, this could give us a nice sell, because then we have, let's say, let's say if we get a sell over here, right, and we put our stop loss, you know, I wouldn't say anything above that, like hypothetically, come back and tap into that range, and then we could target the previous day's low. That would be fine for me. It's going to give us a 1.43 risk to reward. Obviously, it's a bit of a tighter stop loss. It's only 120 pips. Again, but this would be quite a quick trade, you know, just depending on, we assuming that prices failed to break above this level 3 times. So it could assume, like, again, what is the chance the 4th time it's going to break through? Not that likely, right? Because I think if it wants to drive any higher, it's going to want to grab liquidity within these ranges. Like you see what happened with this wick, right? This was the candle that catalyst, that was the candle that catapulted us to drive and tap back into this range. So we haven't come down steep for any liquidity, and if you want to take out the previous day's high, I assume that you want to come down, grab liquidity in the previous day's low and take this. But again, we did do this yesterday, so any moment this could just ramp up. But we would rather wait for obviously better confirmations and better trade setups than that. Again, not in any rush to take a trade. I'll rather wait for, let's say, A+ setup and be patient, because at any moment, you know, we don't need to risk our capital today because we've already had, let's say, 2 winning gold trades. And you know, we will rather wait up literally for that perfect entry or that perfect setup. Obviously, sometimes we can't always plan for that, but if we do get that, that's also good, right? I mean, to be fair, there is a bit of a, see how this candle closed below this? It's not looking too bad for a short, and we came up with a topic, tapped into that. If I want to extend this down, we sort of did tap into that level. Could be a short. What's the risk to reward on this? So stop loss would be above here, like exactly where I wanted it. And then I'd say minimum we target the lows, right? I think this is good. I think I'm going to enter on this, guys. Yeah, I'm entering a short. I'm going to tell you what my exact entry is now. I just saw that we came up and tapped already into this range. So at the minimum, we've got this safe haven of pushing down to, like, let's say 4.7, and we can start to, like, manage risk once we get down there. So let me just take this trade myself. Give me a second. Trade. So my entry is at like 5.8. It's a sell. Now 5.6 is moving quite quick, but you guys would have gone in at 5.8. It's a sell. So, okay, I'll update all the TPs now, guys. I'm just in a sell. You guys can read the chart. Stop loss is 5.84 for now. I need to send this trade again. Give me a second. I'll get back to all the messages now, guys. I need to send this to the group. TP1, it would be the minimum 4.8. I'd like to target that 4.8, and this will be our safe spot. I'll explain that why. The next TP would be 3.8, and then final TP would be 5.020, and stop loss is sitting at 5.084. Okay, cool, nice. All right, I'm in. So I got in between, like, because the price was moving, so between literally 5.8 and 6.3. Wait a second. Okay, we're pushing down. That's fine. Let me just see something. I got so much to do, like before, when we enter the trade. Okay, cool. Yeah, we're in. All right, fine. Whatever. All right. Did you guys manage to get that 5.8? I think you had 2 opportunities to get that 5.8. We're already peaking at 40 pips. Are you in the trade? Yeah. I said I'm getting at 5.8. Said that 3 times. Got in at 5.8, 5.7, 5.8. I'm just going to put this trade on the screen. Guys, remember, today and today only, just listen up, right? Today and today only, we're doing if you deposit $1,200, now again, it could be a bit of money for some of you guys, but again, there's a lot of benefits. You get up until Saturday, you'll get access to the AI signals and the crypto signals and the other 2 VIP signals as well. So if you guys want to get access, plus you get 150% deposit bonus on top of that. So this is limited time up until the Saturday, because we've had a really crazy day today. So I'm like, might as well open it up. And a lot of you guys are asking, for the crypto, the AI signals. But I've explained to some people, you need to have a balance of, let's say, 1,200 or above, to make it make sense. Because some of the trades are swing trades, so you need to have a bit of capital in the account. Is it in the trade? Yes, I am. Guys, I am in the trade. 5758 was my entry. We're back at entry zone now. Let me just put my text. I'll get back to you guys now. Just give me a second. Just gonna put XAU sell. See, my you always gotta have your entry was around 5, let's say 5.8, 5058, 50. I'd say 5058. That would be pretty fair. Stop loss is at 5084. 5084. TP1 was, I said the minimum 5048. And TP2 was at 5038, I think. Let me just double check what I said there. Give you guys, because this is what I sent exactly to the VIP. So 5038, 5038. And TP4, sorry, TP3, let's skip the number. 5020. So it's going to give us a nice 1.5 risk reward overall. We'll see how this trade goes. Let me get back to the question. Is in the trade? Yeah, cool. Okay, I've replied to mostly everyone. Can it reach 5080 again? It can do whatever it wants to do, bro. My stop loss is 5084, so if it hits 5080 and drops, that'll be great. But this is the idea for now. Why I put through my take profit 1, right? I just want to update because last time I didn't put in my take profits. All right, we're already up like $600 on this trade, which is pretty cool. Stop loss take profit is 50. Take profit 1 is 5048. Stop loss is 5084. Next one was 5038. Next one after that was 5034. What was your guys' entries? Just out of curiosity. I think you had multiple chances to get that 5.8, like near that exact entry. And you should be in profit regardless right now. 502. So, Mr. Kdo asked, can it hit 5080? Of course, it can hit 5080. When? I don't know. 5059. Okay, cool. It's going to be better entry. Or like 10 pips for mine. It's not too bad. What's the rest of you guys? There's a lot of people on the stream. Get active, get vocal. I want to know your guys' entries. I think you guys had good entries. I think you guys got a little bit better entry than me, like 5059, 5060, some of you maybe even. If you entered a bit later. I think majority got in at 5059. Yeah. Alright, cool. So what I want to see, like a minimum must tap into 5054. Jeez, what happened there, bro? So you got in a bit late. Right, it's cool. So basically the minimum, why I took this trade, it's not really a high risk trade because I do see us pushing down and tapping into this 4.8 level before making its next move, and that could be like a safe zone so we can get out at, let's say, one position. Would I move stop loss break even at that point? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think it's necessary. I would start to manage risk. I would like to close, like, let's say, one position there. And just because, look here, again, we tapped, and reversed, right? So the idea on this trade is if we can break a bit below this now, that'll be pretty much our save point. 5057.90. Nice, 5057, yeah. Between 557 and 58 is fine, yeah. Hey Luke, what time frame do you look at? Every single time frame. Except for like, I mean, I say that, but I look at like the month. Obviously, if you look at the monthly, there's nothing really much going on. Weekly, nothing really much going on the gold, especially daily. I do look at that quite often. Then the 4 hour, then the 1 hour, then the 30 minutes sometimes as well. 15, 5, and sometimes even 1. Remember, guys, if you want to get access, remember, and up until Saturday, take advantage of this opportunity, right? If you deposit $1,000, 1,200, you get 150% deposit bonus, and plus you get access to the AI and crypto signals. So like, use this opportunity up until Saturday, and then we closing the spots again. So if you want to get access, DM me now while we're still in the stream, because it would sort you out. And then obviously you get 150% deposit bonus, which is crazy, which is sick. So you start off with like, it's 150%, so you start off with some good. Hey Luke. If you look, ask me what time frame I'm looking at the moment. I'm looking at the 15-minute, yeah. But like, I look at every time frame, you know, before taking a bias. But I generally like to take positions of the 15. Like, I don't know, I like the 15-minute chart. The 15-minute I find has the best kind of win rate for me overall. But I also look for, like, let's say a 5-minute as well. Like, let's say I'm in a trade, I'll look at like a 5-minute and I find out, or let's say I'm in a 15-minute trade on the setup, but then I look at, let's say, a 1 hour setup or a 1 hour potential setup, then I can sometimes get a better, I can increase my stop and increase my take profit. Sometimes I see, okay, cool, this is like where I think price can go, but if we start to push down aggressively and really start to pop, then I know, okay, cool, where's the next level on a higher time frame? Then I start to utilize that, because there's no reason, like, let's say if price is going to continue driving down, for me to put my take profit there and then close the position, right? I mean, might as well just let it run. Like, if I do see further levels down on, let's say, a higher time frame. How long have you guys been trading for so far? And I'll ask this question again, but who caught those gold positions today? Did you move stop loss to break even on the first position, and did you hold the trade right until the last TP on the second trade? This is what I'm curious about. I just want to know, because I would have moved stop loss to break even. I would have taken out a little bit of profit at the first take profits, closed the rest of positions at take profit at break even. Then I would have let the rest just run, right? That's what I would have personally done. So I just want to see who would have followed exactly what I would have done, right? 5, yes and no. So yes, you closed at break even, and then no, you didn't hold till the last TP. Is that correct? That's fine. That's perfectly fine as well. Like, if you did that, that's cool. Like, no worries. You're obviously using proper risk management, or you made enough money on, let's say, both trades. You made enough money today. There could be various reasons why you did that, but I agree on that. I don't mind that. That's why I just want to know what was your thought process. You know, why? Can I ask, Henrik, what was your reasoning behind not holding till the last TP? Like, if you don't mind me asking, there's nothing wrong with it. I just want to know what was your reasoning, just to understand a bit better. But nothing wrong with it at all. No judgment. Fear. Nice. stop loss on the first position, and then second TP on the second position. Did you move stop loss to break even though, Dana, on the first one? Because I did say we had a couple of opportunities to get out and break even on that trade. That's why I was like, because I did see that 15 minute short, and I swear if we got that position, it would be like a literal snipe entry. Like it didn't go into drawdown at all. Would have just whipped all the way down. Let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to push down. What's the next candle? 5 minute closure. Now again, if we can get a nice push to the downside now. Again, 1 hour, the next 1 hour candle closes in 5 minutes or 4 minutes, whatever the case is. So if this candle can just reject now, it would be perfect. If we can close bearish below here, I would really prefer that. But if we close here, the chance of pushing back up is quite likely. But again, we're still in this position. Unfortunately not. I missed your message by moving it. No problem. Hope you didn't lose too much. I always set a stop loss, not always go till the last TP, but I'm still new to this and only very small, so learning just with low risk. That's perfect. Now remember, Anna, because I was speaking to you a lot last session on Tuesday, and I think you have learned a lot. So that's the pop that we need, and I think it's perfectly fine. You know, I think it's really good what you're doing. Learning first, winning small, losing small. It's perfectly fine. It's better to do it that way. Like I wish I did that in the beginning because I would have stayed in the markets much longer. You know, but you live and you learn, right? Let's see how far we popped down here. Did we hit TP1? Probably not yet. No. What's that at? No, not yet. Can we break? There we go. There's a pop. Nice. TP1 smashed. Cool. All right. Okay, TP1 already smashed. TP2 also already smashed. No, wait, no. 3.8, yeah. Yeah, TP2 already smashed. Cool. Alright. Moving stop loss to break even on this, guys. Push down very aggressively now. Stop loss to break even. What is mine? 505. 5058. Right, cool. Just gonna move it into a little bit of profit. That's fine. Cool. All right. Can I at least get a W in the chat? Like, can I at least get a W in the chat? That's all I want from you guys. Can I just get a W in the chat, right? I mean, we haven't lost in 13 streams. You know what you're saying? You know what you're saying, bro. Boom. Boom. Done. Done. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Done. There we go. There's the W. More fucking life, boys. More fucking life, and ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. We just made money. Fucking be excited. Like, let's get things going here. All right. Literally a weak entry as well, right? Like, literally went into 20 pips drawdown for what? A 480 pip move. I'll take that shit. I'll take that shit. Let me see. Yeah, 11 W's. Let's keep it going. Great stuff, mate. Win, bro. Waiting for that TP3. Make sure you move stop loss, maybe even not financial advice. Just be logical. We've had a strong push down. 1 hour candle closes in 1 minute. That's what I was saying. Exactly what I was saying. Hopefully this 1 hour closes. Come on. 40 seconds. Close below the blue box. Close below the blue box. And then we should be good. Right? Guys, remember, if you want to get access to the VIP, we do this every single day. I only go live Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'm contemplating closing the live streams only for the VIP members because I think it's going to be only fair. But I do enjoy you guys obviously being around. But again, like I'm giving you guys what I give to the VIP, right? I'm explaining everything. And it's not that I don't appreciate you guys. I really love everyone that's on here. But again, so if you guys want to get access, drop me a DM now. My link's in the description. Send me a DM. Want to get started? Want to get set up? We close inside that blue box. Yeah, that's all right. But yeah, $1,200. If you deposit a minimum of $1,200, you'll get access to the AI signals, which is currently running a 90% win rate, and yeah, it's going crazy. You guys saw the other day 10 take 10 trades, 10 take profits, which is insane. And then you get access to the crypto signals if you guys want to trade that as well. And but yeah, up until Saturday, I'm not opening again. It's not some marketing tactic. I'm literally not opening again because we had such a crazy day today. A lot of you guys, some of you weren't able to get access. Now I said, okay, all right, if I make it fair for people to want to join, this is the requirements, right? Because I've given you guys multiple opportunities to join. So you guys get literally 150% deposit bonus on a $1,200 account, which is crazy. And plus you guys get access to every single group. So the scalp group, the scalp, the swing, the AI, and the crypto, which is like a little bit of a no-brainer, right? I've closed everything. Nice question. You place 3 different trades with all different TPs, right? Yeah, I do that. Yeah, but it all works out in retrospect, right? So basically what I'm doing in essence, it makes sense. So what I'm doing in essence is I am if I'm taking, let's say I'm trading 3 lots. So I traded 3 lots on this trade, right? Total. So 3 positions, 3 lots. Now if I close, let's say 1 lot at this position, it's equivalent for me to close, let's say, a partial position at that point. That's why I just use these TP levels as a like a brainstorm to close a little bit of profit at that point, right? That's the only reason why I put in 3 take profits. But mentally, I know my levels, right? How much do you guys make? Send me a DM. Let me know. That was nice little push down. I like that. Remember guys, the logic behind this trade, what I was saying, right? So everything I said now, I predicted before the move happened. I was telling you guys, we're in the middle of the range, what I'm expecting for price to tap this minimum. Now when we tap this, we didn't close below this blue box, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times we've been at this level and we rejected. That's why logical thing to do, move stop loss break even. Because now we could just come up, potentially get a better entry, but there's no reason for me to hold this trade and put in a loss. There's no ways. I'll never do that. I understand the levels and I understand the logic behind this trade. Because look, the thing is, once you understand what can happen, you don't trade on emotion like, oh no, the price has to go down. It has to go to my final TP. Like, no, bullshit. It doesn't have to do anything. The market doesn't have to do anything. Once you have a control, you understand that at any moment this price could reverse because it hits a certain level. When you're in control of the trade and in control of the market, this is when you make money. When you trade with emotion, you lose money. Plain and simple. Simple. $21 my stop loss. Your stop loss? What do you mean by your stop loss? I mean, you move stop loss to break even or you move stop loss into profit, right? Because like, if you lost money on this trade, I don't know what to say, but I'm assuming it was stop loss to break even or stop loss into profit, right? Still valid for an entry? No, not for me. And that's not financial advice, it's my trading strategy. So remember what I said last time. Sir Cartier, I think you asked the same question last time, right? Okay, I'm gonna give you the same answer, right? Not to be rude, not to be, know-it-all, but remember, the trade has played out. The position, the trade is already in play, it's in motion, right? The only thing I start to do now is starting to manage the trade once I'm in it, right? That's the only logical thing to do. There's nothing else that I'm gonna be doing now, right? Can I look for another entry? Sure, but can price tap up above here? Sure. I'm not getting in because now, remember what I said. Let me just point it out for you. Okay, let me count out the wicks, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times we rejected off this time, right? So what makes it, what's the possible probability of it hitting the 12th time and rejecting again? Pretty high, because it's done it 11 times already, right? So that was the logic. It's already hit TB2. TB2 was 3.8. Oh wait, it's like, that's so unlucky. It was like 10 pips off of that. I think mine closed out. Mine, because of my broker, like mine closed, wait. No, wait, only one position closed. Oh, one position closed. Okay, my bad, guys. So it almost hit TP2. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Damn, I literally thought it did because I saw my screen for some reason. That's my bad, because it came down. It's like 10 pips away from that second TP. I thought it hit TP2, but yeah, once it hit there, like it was so close to my TP2. That's why I already closed. That's why I already moved stop loss break even. Yeah, stop loss into profit. Okay, great. Yeah, like that would have, like, again, guys, once it gets so close to your take profit, once start to look at the trade. Again, it's fine to hold it, but it's like 10 pips, 10-15 pips from the actual hidden take profit, right? So it's just one of those things. Let me just update this group because it's TP1. That was so, I literally thought, I don't know why I saw it hit TP1, TP2. That's a bit unfortunate reply. Oh, it's so hot in this room, eh? Oh my god, I want to die in here. 4.8, 1,000, let's see. Near to our near to that take profit 2. That's hit BE. Not yet. For me, my BE was 5.7, so not yet. It's like close. That's my BE, like almost 5.6. But it's still a TP1, so when it, it was like that. I would like, again, for I have to remove this stick. Sorry, that was my bad. Yeah, the trade was valid. Like I said, I didn't expect us to push down that aggressively on that first move, right? I was hoping for a closure below for us to continue driving back down, but that's just what it is, you know. Again, at any moment now we can come up, retrace, come back down. You know, there I'm out to break even now. It's breaking for me. But again, it got so close. Unfortunately, like I genuinely thought, I don't know why I saw 5039, I saw 5038. I completely saw. I've got a very bright light in my face over here. I don't know if you guys can see, you know. So like, you know, maybe it was just like really good trade, hit TP2. Yeah, let me see on the broker, did it hit TP2, right? Because sometimes the trade view and the broker can be a bit different. Let me see chart. I want to give inaccurate information, you know what I mean? On the broker it hits 38.69. It's a bit unfortunate, isn't it? Is what it is. But again, like at this point, I was anyways gonna move stop loss break even because it was so close to tapping the TP2, and then we broke above, and then I said, okay, wait for this candle, wait till we see what happens, and then that's why. Look at that, because I told you guys 11 times. At any point, this can just reject, right, and tap into here, come back down, you know. Same thing every day, different time, you know. But as long as the logic, as long as you guys if you guys made money, great. If you guys learned something, even better, right? Because that's the whole idea. That's what I always say. You know, make sure you learn something today. That's what keeps you longer. You know, the interest, the continuous learning in this thing. Because I'll stay on with this trade. I just want to see how it actually would have played out. You know, if we didn't get out of break even. Obviously now you've got multiple times to get out of break even. let's see. Is there any other? I mean, could go in at like, it depends on how we push up here, you know. Because if we push up like a little bit higher, I don't know. Maybe I'll take another entry. Because I mean, to be fair, on the you took a really risky trade and it hit TP2. Wow, we didn't hit TP. I can't give myself credit. We didn't quite hit it. We were like 10 pips off it. 10 pips, 150 pips. So I can't lie to anyone. We didn't hit take profit 2. Like, it was unlucky. I'm at all positions at the moment. Not in any trades. Like, again, I said any moment we can come up and retap this level, which again we're looking like we're doing. Could potentially take another short at a better entry. I might actually take another position since we're pushing up here. Would that be 5-3? It's not bad. Same sort of level. I might do like one trade on this position, get a better entry on that. Let me see. I mean, realistically, gonna probably push up there. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a one lot move. Low risk on this trade. Again, we're obviously getting a better entry like 6-2. Trying to think. No. Let me just wait. Let me see if we pop up a little bit more. I'd like a 6-5. A 6-5 would be nice. Pops up to 6-5 just before tapping this level. I'll get in another position. So I'll just do like a one lot because we made so much cash today. I really don't need to enter another trade. 6-5, like 6-4, 6-5. Tap on here. Yeah, they'll enter another one on 6-5, pretty much. Just a cheeky one, just on that better entry. So this will be us a nice 2.6, a 6-5. Put it down there, another entry. So this trade is basically out the question now. This is all pretty much still the same. This trade's already played out, already at break even. Now we got in a better entry, so risk to reward is good. Like I said, I'm going to use a low risk on this trade. I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm already in another position. Right. Yeah, I entered at 6-5. 6-5. Like I said, I was just waiting for that perfect 6-5 to be kissed. Just below, see there was a lot of, once we tapped here, slip to the left. You know, once you tap there, we started to reject, and then pretty much came back down. Again, it's pretty much a low risk trade. Can you update the trade? And what do you mean? Oh, okay, yeah, sure. 5065. Stop loss will be the same. Take profits. I mean, we can move take profit 2, take profit 1 to like 5.8, I guess. It's gonna be too small. 2, 5.8, 5.7, 5.7, 3.8, this will be 4.8. We just get that golden pocket all the way down. If we can grab this will be a nice 2.3 RR on this trade. So let me just remove that. It's just a separate entry. So like again, guys, we peaked at almost 6.1. What was that entry like? 5.8, 6.59, something like that. We peaked at around almost 200 pips on that trade, so that was fine. Now this trade is a little bit of a more riskier one because you can see we've got a lot of bullish price action again. But what I'm thinking is hopefully this is just the top wick. So even if we come and tap here, that's what I'm saying, because maybe we don't tap here, then we lose out on this move. But there's like a 65% chance we come and tap this level. So come and tap 7-1 before making its next move. But again, there might be like let's say it's a 65, say like a 35% chance that we we don't tap that and we come all the way down. So it's like a 65-35. That's why it's a bit more of a riskier trade, because like realistically it should tap that again, right? Should tap that level before coming back down. But the overall direction is still bearish. Yeah, pretty much. We'll have a look on the 1 hour as well. Again, just a 1 hour wick, just a 1 hour candle. So we could just drive a little bit. As long as we see some exhaustion, 15-minute close bullish as well. So as long as we just see some sort of, you see it's the same black level that we kind of hovering around. It's where the most volume was in. So this is like kind of make or break for us, right? So let's see if we can pretty much just push down, grab some. I'm hoping the sellers just get a bit. I'm hoping the buyers just get a little bit exhausted during this level, because we've been struggling in this level for a while. So at some point we need to choose where we're going to go next, right? And again, like we can see that we closed bearish below here. 1 wick, the 1 hour candle just kind of just pushed up. So let's see. I mean, this is just a bonus trade for you guys, and I said it's a very risky trade, guys. So again, trade smart. Don't be silly. Like again, we've made peas. This is just like extra little bit of snowflakes, even if you risk like 20% of what you made today on this trade, like just to gain. But like there's no reason you should go crazy. DXY is starting to be bullish. Noise. Very good. DXY. Yeah, again, we had bullish candle. Yeah, I don't think we have. Check if we have any news. I don't think so. No, it's one at 5:30, but that was 2 hours ago almost. It's not really that relevant to us right now. Let's see. Like again, I'm not that. Like again, I'm not like 100%. You never be 100% on a trade, but again, like it depends how we move right now. Like it depends if we're gonna just push. That would scare me. But like if we just pop up, tap into this level and then reject, I'll feel way better about this setup, right? Again, it's just an idea. It's a setup we already made. We already had a good trade. So let's see. We're gonna go take a snack. Add my TP and stop loss. Nice. Very good. Yeah, again, like I said, guys, I said it from the beginning, it's going to be a riskier trade. We're looking for a re-entry on a bullish candle. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the trade setup's still valid. Like if we waited, we would have still taken that position. We already saw the bottom wick being formed here. So yeah. You see, like if we just repeat what we did, right? So we tap into here 7-1. I know it's gonna be quite scary for you guys, right? I know it's gonna be quite scary for you guys, like tapping into 7-1, even 7-5. It's gonna be quite scary. It's like 100 pips away from my stop loss. But again, like we could come down still to the middle of the range, at least close at a bit of break even, a little bit of profit, right? So that's like kind of my level. If we just push up and get stopped out, that is what it is. The price, obviously, then we know we're going to probably fill up that range, this range to the left. But yeah, only thing we can do is chill the fuck out. Let price do its thing. What candle? What was the 4-hour candle? Just want to check some here quickly. Damn, look at the 4 hours, man. Yo, 4 hour. Bottom wick. That is scary because like it looks like we're grabbing the current for its next big move, again, we broke and closed. We broke these 3 candles. Didn't break that low. Yeah, we can't really see a bit of action. 5859. We don't have any news, any catalyst to kind of help us get back at the break-even zone right now. Let's see. You see, we don't quite have to tap that red box. That's what I was saying. There is like still a small chance we don't ever tap that range before coming back down again, right? We don't have to tap it, and that's why I got in with low risk, still the same stop loss, and then I said it wasn't like an A+ setup. It's still like it's a good setup, but it's not like perfect, right? Because you're obviously entering on a bullish candle, which is not really that nice. I'm just wondering how do you guys handle drawdown? What do you guys do? When you go, because I remember what I was like back in the day. If I saw that trade going into $2 in drawdown, I was like, oh my word, bro! My world was gonna end, dude. If I saw that trade in negative, I always thought being in negative was a bad thing, right? I didn't ever understand what drawdown was, and I thought jeez, I used to get so annoyed. But now I realized I can't get the perfect entry every time, and drawdown's a part of the game, right? So let's hope this little wick of mine is the top. Then we're gonna dump down to 5048. Let it run, let it run, let it run. Let's see. What was did you guys get in on that second entry? You guys happy with your profits overall today? Wasn't compulsory. It was just it was just a trade that looked okay. So let's see something here. Wait, let me just check something. It's black. It seems alright. Most of the times at the minimum we reject down to here, right? We come in there. There is a small range as well here being formed. See that as well. Could be in the middle of a small range. When I made my first loss, I almost lose my mind. I couldn't think straight. Yeah, I know. It sucks. It's I couldn't even go on about my day. I didn't want to drive. I didn't want to do anything. Dana asked, don't you get FOMO when you move to BE after it's been in profits and you still didn't take them? Because if you leave stop loss there's still a chance you can still move back. Never. No. I never ever have FOMO. FOMO loses you money, because the thing is, I took that decision to do that, right? So I understood that the market can do something, it cannot go perfectly my way, right? So at the same time, I do realize, the possible probability of it working out and the possible probability of it not working out. I've got to sort of weigh out the pros and the cons of the trade while being in the trade, because anything can happen. You have a wick, you have a candle closure, you have something happens, you can't predict what's going to happen with the price in terms of price action. So when candles start to print and everything makes sense, how would you feel if you didn't move stop loss break even and hit stop loss, right? That's how I always think, because that makes more sense to me. I don't mind if I hit stop loss and if I hit break even and then I didn't lose on that trade, that's fine, because tomorrow's another day. So it doesn't matter for me. That's how I think about it all the time. It's more the logic that comes into play, and more of the how would I feel if that has to hit stop loss, and my mind was telling me to move break to break even, knowing the circumstances of the current price action. because that would mess me up, right? That would be silly for me, and I would regret doing that. And I would be like, oh damn, I should have just moved my stop loss to break even. Like, oh, now I lost this money, and oh damn it. Then it's just like regret. Then you don't ever feel the need to go back into a stage. But I mean, within stop loss, you still maintain risk management, right? But I mean, with stop loss, you still maintain risk management. Yeah, of course. Risk management is like comes first. So risk management always comes first. It's obviously like, again, I closed 2 positions, or like nearly 1 position. Unfortunately, I thought that hit side, I wasn't looking at my screen, so I closed 2 at break even and 1 in profit. So I did still profit off that trade, you know. It wasn't that bad. Like, again, I had 3 positions in, and hopefully, you know, one ran, but it didn't. So it just is what it is. And remember, I told you, like, there was logic behind like why I thought that price could reject from this level at any moment. So that's also why I was like, shit, you know, like it can still reject, so I'm not going to be silly and like, you know, maybe it's just going to run. And that's what's the idea. You saw this bearish, and then also 1 green candle back to basically literally closed, literally pushed up above our entry zone. So it's just unfortunate, right? It is what it is. Was your mindset always like this, or did you change when you got into a comfortable financial position? Very good question. I like that. I like that question. That's a very nice question. Yeah, that's a very, very good question. So let me be blunt with you guys, right? Let me be very open and honest with you guys. When I was trading in the beginning, right, I was trying to flip accounts. So I was trying to take all the money that I had and try and double it, triple it, or quadruple it, right? So that, in a sense, you know, that didn't fix my mindset, because it was a very gambling mindset, right? Because all I was trying to do is make more money with that money, but not having a plan. All I was trying to do is flip that account. If I can take this to 1,000 to 2,000, then I take out my 1,000 and I trade with the 1,000. But that didn't always go according to plan, right? So that's not always the case. Obviously, to 100% of your account is quite tricky, right? It's not the easiest thing to do. On a smaller account, sure, it's not that difficult, but on a larger account, it does come into play. So to answer your question, now that I have obviously larger capital, right, I don't get affected as much from it. Like, let's say, for example, if I lose $1,000, it still sucks because I lost money. But, you know, it's relative to how much money you have, right? If, let's say, for example, let's say you make $10,000 a month and then you lost $20, like, you wouldn't feel that bad, right? Like, in any sense, like, you pay $20 for a movie, you pay $20 for a ticket, whatever the case is, you wouldn't feel that bad, right? Like, it's not the end of the world. That's the same with the trading capital. Now, it's the same as me. Like, if I lose $10,000, I'm pretty pissed off. Like, it affects me, of course, you know. So the mindset had to be the same. That's why I don't want to lose $10,000. I don't want to lose $20,000. I don't want to lose $5,000, right? I don't even want to lose any money. But again, obviously it does come into play. But I'm obviously risking a lot more than you in terms of capital, but still the same percentage. But my sum of my capital that I'm trading is still the same. So if I lose that 10K on, let's say, my account's sitting at $180,000. If I lose 10K, yes, you're going to look at me and go, but you still have 164, no? But I'm like, no, but I still lost 10 grand. That's shit, right? So does that answer your question? I don't know if I got a bit sidetracked. I do apologize. I try to answer that as open, as honest as possible. FOMO is the one thing you need to conquer. Almost all my losses are FOMO, 100%. I personally find drawdown on my trading account less enjoyable than on my other investments like indexes and crypto, etc. Yeah, because it moves a lot slower, right? You're, you know, like, especially indexes and, you know, trading the S&P, you know, you don't even look at that. Sometimes it grows by 12% in a year. 12% on a trading account is like nothing. You can make that by trading 10 pips, 5 pips, you know, and that, like, literally you could have made that now, 12% on your account, no problem. right? But the reasoning behind that is most people always get greedy. They always want more. Now, why don't you stress about that? You know, if the price moves down, like let's say like 5% on the Nasdaq or the S&P 500 or the crypto, because it's fine. You know, it eventually is going to go back up, right? That's your mindset. It's okay. It's going to go back up. It's just going to go that. That's why. But in trading, you don't know that because you don't know how you got that money in the first place. So when you have that doubt, like if I know, I got that money, then it's obviously fine, right? But never I like it. Never I like it. Only a trading card is your money really gone till you have to earn it back. Yeah, true. Like you were prepared to lose that amount, so why not let the move play out? Is what I'm really getting at. True, but if I can avoid losing that money, why not? Right? It's like obviously you go into anything knowing that a possible outcome can happen. You drive your car, you can get into a crash. Does that mean you're not going to drive? Right? You know, like if you go play a sport, you might break your leg. Doesn't mean you're never going to play the sport. But if you can avoid it, and if you can, you know, if you see it's going to happen, why not get out of that situation before it happens, right? So it's kind of the same thing. It's like if you can avoid a big loss and minimize the risk and take off all risk out of the trade, then it's fine. It makes sense to do. But if there's logic behind why you're doing that, then it's fine. There's no reason why you shouldn't do that. What's this? Good answer. It's pretty much okay. Remember what I said. 7-1 gets tapped. Let's see what we do now. Like we said, like price could tap that. You know, we tap. Just don't want a closure. We don't want anything to push higher. You know. No. Obviously, it is like it's. I guess that's why I tend to hold long sometimes. Yeah, because sometimes it's in the beginning it's just greed. There's no other reason for it. It's just pure greed. Like you're holding it because of greed. Like again, do we want this to hit our final take profit? Absolutely. I would love that. You know, I think you all would love that. I think it'll be great. But it's just a plan. It's just an idea. Ideas don't always work out. Plans don't always execute the way you want it to, right? You have to, in anything in life, you know, you can get thrown curveballs and you have to adapt, right? That's this plan A, right? What's plan B? Like, okay, we tapped into here, stop loss to break even, that's plan B. Like, I don't think plan A is going to work out when we're pushing down here because we didn't close below there. Like, you got to have different plans. You got to have plans in play when you're in the trade as well. Like, I always have an exit plan as well. Like, I always have an exit plan when I'm in the trade. It's like, it's never a one-sided decision. Like obviously I would let my trades run, but over time with experience, you understand why you do certain things. Because remember, you get 3 stages of trading, right? 3 stages. First is a loss. You lose, you don't win more trades, you're not in profit, you never make profit. You maybe win some trades, but you lose most of your trades, right? So you're not actually making any money. Number 2 is the most important stage, is a break-even stage. You win, you lose, and you're kind of at this break even, but you're understanding why you're in this stage, right? Then obviously phase 3 is when you become profitable, right? Stage 2 is the most important. If you can get, you know how hard it is for traders to get to a break even stage. People look at it and laugh at it. But this means you're consistent, right? You're consistently winning or you're consistently losing with the same amount of trades. And then you start to figure out, okay, cool, I'm winning and I'm losing. What can I change now? Like I'm at quite a comfort stage in my trading, in terms of my ideas and my setups, right? How can I make more money? What am I doing wrong, right? Am I closing my trades too early? Could I let some of the trades run? If I let more trades run, will I hit more stop losses? If I move more stop loss to break even, would I be more in profit? If I get out, use more entries, then you start to use more logic, like to why you're in a break even stage. How can I get out of a break-even stage? Because you were in the losing phase, now you're at a break-even stage, now how can I get back out of that stage, right? So it just comes back into that. Risk management is the first thing you need to get right before winning in trades. Have you closed? No, I haven't closed, bro. Well, I closed the first entry. Yeah, the first entry was done and dusted. My stop loss is here 8.4, so we are just chilling, bro. Chilling. Have you closed the trade? Have you leave it? Well, the first position we've closed, it hit down to 200 pips profit. We closed down there. We've stopped as a break even. So basically, it was a win. It almost hit TP2, so I'll classify that as a win. And then this trade we entered at like around 6.5, almost exactly 6.5. And we're in a little bit of drawdown at the moment, 40 pips. I think it's more desperation than greed, if I'm honest. It's like you said at one point that you wanted to just get your account somewhere, because I'm sure you can agree trading a small account is a lot harder. It depends, right? It depends on how small you're talking, because it's all relative at the end of the day. So what is a small account to use is a large account to someone else. So if you, for example, are, let's say you have $1,000, right? And let's say that's all you can afford. And obviously it's quite a bit of cash, right? But let's say even 500. Let's say you can only get $1,000. Now I'm spitballing a bit, but let's say for $1,000, if you make $10 extra, right? Let's say a day, right? Now a lot of you might say, but that's ridiculous, right? That's 1%. But can $10 a day make a difference in your life? So how much do you want to get out of that $1,000? What are you looking to get out of that $1,000? What are you looking to do? What are you looking to achieve? Right? Are you looking to double it? Are you looking to make an extra $500? Like, what are you looking? What is your goal? What do you want to do with it? I have just signed with you on VIP and the 300. And this is my $30 loss if stop loss hits. Okay, you sent it 3 times. I just sent the sign up the $300 and $30 stop loss. I've just sent the sign up and rapping, bro, rapping. Bro, it's cool, mate. That is a lot of long. Yeah, well, that's the thing, bro. Like, I said this was a low probability setup, but it's still a valid setup. And we already won 3 trades. And you know, it's not out of greed that I'm taking another trade. I saw a good setup, and that's why I took it. But I told you guys, like, again, we got in at a better entry now. We don't necessarily have to come down, but it's still like I would have taken this trade, you know. Even trading a small account, you need to know you are in it for the long run. That's the difference between trading and from gambling. That's true, yeah. That's very true. Like, if you can fix your mindset now, like Dana said, it's a good point. Like, is it desperation or greed? It depends, because if you're on your last 1,000, it's going to be desperation, right? Because you obviously have things to pay. You probably sacrificed $1,000 that you didn't have to make more money, and you're already in maybe a financial deficit. So if you're doing that, I wouldn't recommend that, because your mindset's already going to be bad. If you lose a trade, if you lose any trade, you're going to be pissed off. But you know for sure, trading, you can lose, right? So there is a possibility you can lose a trade. But every single trade that you lose, you're like, oh, you know, like, but you understand that's what can happen, right? Like, this trade can lose, previous trade can lose, anything can lose. So if you don't have the money to risk, don't do it. If you're in it to learn and you want to grow and you want to actually learn a skill, then do it. But only risk what you're willing to lose. It's like literally, like, it's not the same, but you obviously have more chances here. But the same, if you go to the casino, the best advice, I'm not giving advice on gambling, but you know, go in there what you're willing to lose, because at the end of the day, the casino's trying to get your money. At the end of the day, the market is obviously also trying to get your money, right? Like, we are trying to go against the big players, the markets. We're trying to take money from the markets. We're trying to take money from other people, right? That's in essence what we want to do. When we in sells, someone's in buys. Someone is taking our money now, and vice versa. So we're always in competition with what's happening, right? That's exactly how the markets work. Someone's winning now because we're losing. So, you know, someone at the other end is celebrating. Well, we're like, ah, shit, we're in drawdown. Someone could be having the best day of their life. let me get back to the questions. What is your VIP channel ROI? Well, in the past 36 days, my account has gone up by 74%. What is your VIP channel profile? Asking because joining just an hour ago. So click the link in the description. Click the link in the description. My Telegram channel. Chat to me there if you're interested. We'll just like chat you through, run you through, see if it's something you'd be interested in. Now we are doing a. For one time only. Like I've never done this before. If you join now, you get join up to $1,200. You get access to all 4 groups: the AI signals, the crypto signals, the scalp signals, and the swing signals. And you get access to that. Plus, you get 100% deposit bonus up until Saturday. After Saturday, it's closed. What is that black line on the market? This one is just a line that I drew because that's where like that candle went. So I was just checking like what levels were that. This candle was where the most volume was when price took off on this previous closing day. So this whole, you see this blue line to this blue line, this was the trading day. And this is the volume where the volume came in, where the most money was in at that point. I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm still trying to like backtest and see if it's something that I can incorporate. I just kept it here because it was very interesting to see where the black line is where we have our most volume again today. So I'm just seeing if it has like sort of any confluence or anything that I can utilize on my strategy as well. I'm just putting it there. It's like once I figure it out like 100%, I will. Like again, I've just learned this 3 days ago. So it's obviously new to me as well. So when I figure it out, obviously I'll spill the beans. And hi buddy, I'm from Singapore. Only Bullwaves broker is available. I believe so. I think you guys are quite restricted for some reason. I think that is true. But again, Bullwaves is a very good broker. I highly recommend them. I've never had any issues with them. I believe it will crash soon. Again, it looks like the buyers are quite exhausted. You know, again, every time we get to this level, it kind of like really struggles. You know, so again, like it's looking good, but at the end of the day, we are in drawdown. So it's always looking good until it's not. What is your best preferred broker, Bullwaves or XM? I don't trade on XM, so over XM and Bullwaves, I'm going to choose Bullwaves. I mean, trade on Bullwaves, trade on Vantage, they're all very good. VT is also good. A few of them are good. Just make sure they're regulated, you're fine. I think most brokers now, like unless you go for like a real sketchy broker, you know, like it's got no customer support, they don't reply back to you and all this stuff, then you got to be careful. But like after the big regulations that got imposed, I think 2 years ago, it's a lot more difficult because there was a lot of offshore brokers, and this is why a lot of people got ripped apart, because like that's basically when a broker has full access to your trades, your portfolio, like they can just do whatever they want, you know, and they don't get any penalties for it. So like with these brokers, they are regulated by the FCA, whatever the case is. No problem. Have you traded with FX Pro? I have. I feel like it's a bit like FX Pro is also really good. FX Pro is they sponsored McLaren, so really good broker. I have traded with them before. It's obviously a lot of brokers. Between FX Pro, Bullwaves, Vantage, and VT Markets, like they're all really good. So they have good customer support. They have good response time. They have no issues with withdrawals. Their spreads are good. Their fees are good. I haven't had any complaints from them. I haven't had any issues from them. So Euro please. What does Euro please mean? Euro please. Please, boss. But it's some good questions being asked here. I appreciate you guys obviously asking these questions, because there's a lot of new people that obviously join and get into the trading. So yeah, what's the time now? Again, It's still a right, still a right. Again, for some of you guys, it might be scary. This is the 15-minute candle is going to close here now in the next 10 seconds. Again, we tapped into their candle closure, not above there, which is fine for us. Let me just remove this black line, this might confuse some of you guys. So the next 15-minute candle now, we hope this is going to pop up and shoot up. I'm just going to be right back, guys. Give me like 2 minutes. Waiting or it will go up or down. Push up to 7.4 levels now. Just like I said, you know, hopefully this won't be the first answer on stream. I'm very sad, but you know, again, like I said to you guys, a loss is just around the corner. You know, just is as sad as the reality is. It just is what it is. You know. But again, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep showing up. I'm going to keep taking trades. That's what I'm going to keep doing, right? Again, we had one trade, TP, almost TP2. This trade, low probability setup. Where are you from? You sound American. Oh, I don't know if you take that as a compliment or insult. No, I'm from South Africa, brother. South Africa. A lot of people say I'm from the UK. Explain what volume is. Explain about volume in trading. Where can I see it and why people say it's important? Yeah, so volume is pretty much you know there's volume and there's liquidity, right? So volume is like you can see there's a lot of volume. We can simply just use this, right? This indicates exactly where the volume is in the session. So see when volume came in right at pretty much this week, this is where the volume started pumping in. We started to see boom, 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 pushed up. Volume came down, you know, pretty much here. I'm still trying to figure this thing out, but I'm assuming that volume obviously came in. There was a lot of big players in the market at this point, and this is why the price started to shoot up and pushed up to this side. And then you can see where volume's been bolded, right? So there's a lot of volume within this area, right? There's a lot of buyers and sellers, you know, pushing price up and down. It's a lot of volume, consolidation, a lot of volume. Now, again, generally what happens with this type of move, right, is that it's preparing for its next big move, right? Now, the only concern I had about this trade was the fact that we came down, grabbed liquidity down here, grabbing into these ranges, and what happened next? Once we tapped into this level, we did push back up here. So any moment it can reject, but we said, okay, cool, we know that like price pretty much bounce between these levels, and that's what we understood. Like, okay, all right, like if price comes up to here, hopefully it rejects again off this point and comes down and push down negatively. But again, it is still a high risk trade because we did take the trade on a, you know, green candle, grabbing liquidity down in these ranges. And again, this would be like, let's say a 1 hour bottom wick for us to continue driving back up. So that's pretty much like volume. You can see there's a lot of volume within these areas, you know. And you can also do this, like if you guys want to see the better, like you can do volume candles and you can actually see where the volume came in, right? Now you see some candles are slightly thicker. You can see that the candles are slightly thicker where the volume came in, you know, sellers were in control. Is 5:30 is NYC opening, and then you have one at 6:30. So pretty much like you can see at the hour, half an hour candles, this is where the volume pretty much came in. You can see it's slightly thicker. We go across as well. You can see when price started to reject. Some people use this as like a strategy, or they use it to utilize their trading. I like to keep it pretty simple, but that's pretty much it. Volume is just where you see a lot of price, like volume being built up, right? I have already profit and learning, so I'm happy. Very good. I'm from the UK. Yeah, so you probably were like, no, you're not from the UK, bro. I use a lot of terms and slang from the UK. I do like it, but you know, like bruv and what you what, mate? You know, the yo is a dead giveaway. Yo, must be sass. Yeah, I was with the brass the other day. Yo, I thought I was. I can't say anything to that. How do you do the thicker candles in the settings? Praat, yeah. With your praat Afrikaans. Oh, my Afrikaans is shite, mate. So, sorry, Anna, it was your question. Simply come up here. You'll come up here next to the indicators, candles, and then just click on the volume candles. It's not, you will have it, no special setting that I have. Everyone should have that. My Afrikaans is shit, terrible. It's so funny because like in Dubai, like I try and speak Afrikaans to people, to like, you know, when people speak Spanish or Italian to their friends, but then me and my mate try and do it. It's just like, we literally just start laughing because it's like, bro, I don't even understand what you're saying. Like, oh no, it's, the O is cock, and it's like, what? What are you saying, bro? Yeah. I think it's because of the way the news came and the negative for the dollar, so we may see buys in the gold. Thought you were rapping there, bro. I think it's because of the way of the news and the candles and the opening, the guys, the gazing, you know. That's it. Yeah, again, like if news had an impact, I think it would be a lot more explosive. So I don't really think. I think price just wants to go up. Just is what it is, you know. If it's yes, with the volume. Where are you from? I'm from South Africa, Sweet Africa. South Africa, the mother city. Oh, yo, nothing's. You know what? Let me be honest with you guys. There is nothing like worse than sitting for an hour in drawdown. You know, like being on stream. It's like I know everyone's panicking, everyone's stressing, everyone's not happy. You know, so you got to keep like everyone entertained. You know, and I know you guys are upset. You guys are not happy. You know, and it's like I know, dude. I know it sucks. It isn't cool, right? Like imagine for me, I'm streaming this stuff. I'm taking the trade. I'm doing it as well. I'm also not even about losing money. You know, people are watching me as well. It's like watching me lose money. How cool is that? Like that is sick, eh? It's the funnest thing in the world. Toughest job ever. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. But that's what I always say to people. You know, I show the good, the bad, and the ugly. You know, and that's what a lot of traders nowadays won't show. They'll only show their wins. They only show the glory days. They only show the win. They only show the profits. Like every screenshot you guys see, the guy on Instagram wins, bro. Oh, wins, bro. He's like 100% because he never loses. And then like you tell him, hey, come trade with me. Come trade live. Nah, bro. Nah. My internet's not good, bro. No internet. Nah, I can't. Bro. You know, and it's like the reality of like people who stream them trading. I have so much respect for them. You know, because I know what they go through. You know, I've seen a streamer lose like 6 trades in a row. You know, like imagine for him, like it sucks. Like it's not nice, but I know it happens. I've lost 6 trades in a row as well. I've lost, you know, like, you know, you lose 4 trades, lose 5 trades, you start to doubt yourself. Imagine doing that live on stream. It sucks. It sucks. But it happens. Like I know, like I feel for him because I know it can happen on stream, off stream. It's the reality. Really born and grown and living in country other one. So yeah, I born and I grew there. You know, from a seed, they put me in the plants, and then I just I'm joking. You know, you got to make a little bit of jokes when you draw down, you know. But no, I'm born and raised in South Africa. Lived there for 21 years. 21 years, yeah. I'd say 21, 22 years. Then I moved to Dubai for the first time. Then I moved to Malta after that. And then I moved back to Dubai because I didn't miss it. I love Dubai. It's one of the coolest places in the world. I mean, it's the coolest, but I mean, you know, I love South Africa as well. I think anyone who's been to South Africa will agree with me. It's just the best, man. Like, it's just the best. For those of you from the UK, no disrespect, but I absolutely do not like the UK. Like, I do not like the UK. Like, if you're gonna compare South Africa to the UK, it's like miles apart, you know. I'm going to join you on Monday, Tuesday. It hurts. It does hurt, brother. It does hurt. I know, dude. It does hurt. But just understand. We go through the highs, we go through the lows together, right? So if I lose, we lose. If I win, we win. Past 12 streams, we haven't lost. So, you know, hate me or love me, it's fine. I'm going to keep doing it anyways, right? It's like I understand the part of trading, you know, you guys are going to understand, you know, when you do something in life and you take a risk in your life, you're going to understand that a lot of people are not going to like you, right? You're doing something that people don't do. And in the process, you're going to look like an idiot. You're going to look stupid. You're going to look like a waste of time. But at the end of the day, you've accomplished something. You took a challenge. You did something that you doubted yourself in doing at first, and you did it anyways. And I think the reward's better than the sacrifice, because you know you still did what you said you're gonna do, and that's the best part. I'm a boor in the UK. That's cock. Yeah, bro, I can imagine. I went to the UK a few times. I had such bad experiences there. Oh my word, bro. I don't want to talk about it. I just hate that place so much. Never in Dubai. I'm from Holland. Now it's 5 o'clock, so I need to go cooking for the kids. Please, don't let me stop you from doing that. You know, good mother. It's like your kids are there. You're like, whoa. Food's gonna wait, alright? Luke's trading now. Sit on your chair. Don't talk to me while Luke's streaming, alright? Keep that volume down. Yeah, no. Of course, people have lives, of course. I do understand. Because the weather of the UK, I guess, not only the weather, it's just like the people there. The people. I don't like the people, you know? Like even when you go abroad, you know, it's like the UK people are the ones that like tear the place apart. No, I'm generalizing, right? Like if you talk about South Africa, you know, a lot of people say, oh, criminals, this, that. So like I'm generalizing in a sense, but like majority of people, you got a night out. Who are the loudest people in that place? Who are the ones causing the fights? It's mostly the British people. Every time, everywhere, even in Dubai, it's the same thing. I went to Amsterdam. I've been to Holland. I've been to Amsterdam many of times. My brother lives there. I've been to Amsterdam. I've been to what's this place called? Just outside Amsterdam, Rotterdam as well. Loved it, you know. But like, who's the loudest people there? British people, right? Just has to be the loudest. And I don't mind a little bit of noise, you know, but be respectful, you know. At the end of the day, there's other people around you, right? Have a laugh with your mates. Enjoy your time, but like, you know, just know that there's other people in the world, right? So the trade needs to hurry down, yeah. Do it for the kids, man. Come on, Gold. Mother needs to go cook for her kids. Like, come on, what is this, dude? Damn, you know, what respect is this? I do not like the UK. Also, even though I have not been there, I don't like their jokes. I don't know, that won't make me laugh, but it's true. I don't like the jokes, and they get annoyed easy, and I don't really like the culture in general. I don't think they have culture, but anyways, I think British people have culture. Geez, I might irritate a lot of British people. Again, I'm generalizing. Not everyone's the same. Everyone's each their own. If you get offended by that, you're probably a part of it, right? If someone says, "Oh, you're from South Africa, you're a criminal," and I'm like, I get annoyed. Probably I am, right? So it's like something that people say in South Africa, we take horses, we ride on lions to get to school. And when they told me that, I said, yeah, no, we do. The lions, no, we got a pet lion, we keep it there, it's chill. We get on the back and it takes us to school. Then some people have a lion, some people have a zebra. Then sometimes, when we're at a crosswalk, that oak gets like, they start a roar, and we got to get off the lion, let them fight it out. Then we get back on our thing, and then we go, And they're like, really? And I say, no, legit. It's just like, sometimes just entertain it, just give them what they want. Wait. Dylan, are you also able to speak Dutch? Boerfarmer? Like, we can speak Afrikaans, which is a little bit like Dutch, right? But the Afrikaans people will be able to speak it a little bit better than me, but I can a little bit understand the Dutch, That's why it's funny when we go there and they think we don't, because the Dutch, like to talk, They're very proud of their country, they're very proud of their people. If you're Dutch, you're Dutch, right? In South Africa, the thing is, what a lot of South Africans can agree, a lot of South Africans, I feel like we're the most friendliest people. If you come to our country, we treat you lovely. We say hi to you, we welcome you in, and everything's great. And this is true. I've heard this from many of people. When you go to Dutch, you go to Holland, people look at you like the Dutch people are like, like a proper Dutchman, pure Dutchman. They're not too happy. They don't want tourists, And speaking a lot about different countries, I hope I don't get banned from them. But anyways, it's just my opinion, right? My opinion's worth nothing if you don't take a position. Oh yes, if you come again, say it then. Yeah, well, definitely. It'd be nice to link up. Pretty. We are all tall, but we are also some crazy people. You can say we sit at a cafe and look at the streets looking monkeys. Yeah, it's true. I like your cafes, you know what I mean? The nice cafes. I like to go spend a day there. I went with my mom once. It's quite interesting. Me and my mom, let it up, It's very cool. I like it, Is the market just frozen or what? What's stuck here? Is it the same for you guys? Hopefully we're going to refresh. Is the market stuck? Like at 910? I haven't seen it move for a while. What is going on here? What is going on here, bro? Okay. Damn, all it took was a little refresh. Okay, I see you. All I wanted was a little. Alright, my buddy, I'll sort you out with a little refresh next time. Should we refresh it again? See what happens. Let me see. Was my thing frozen the whole time? I thought you were literally stuck at this price, Let me just look. When I zoom in I'm looking at the screen, so I haven't put the thing here. I'm from London, and you're right. British people are awful and bad vibes. I want to leave ASAP. That's pretty much the majority I get from people. The only reason why I moved out of South Africa was because I looked for more opportunities. I felt like in terms of my education when I was there, I was not privileged to be able to go to university due to financial situations. What's going on here? Like, you see the price there, but the price here is different, right? There's something going on here. Okay, there, now it's warming up. But yeah, I just moved for better opportunities, I just was in a very tough spot when I growing up. Is what it is. Life happens, you can't choose your future. You can't choose where you're born or what you're in, but you can always make do with what you have, right? Almost a TP1, yo. Yeah, down, so I can cook. Yeah, you're right. Some Dutch people. Yeah, Dutch people. What the thing is? What's going on with this price, dude? Are you guys seeing this? Is it the same on your guys' chart? What the fuck is going on here, dude? Is it doing the same for you guys, or is it just my trading view tweaking out here? Like, what the fuck is going on here? Is there a gap as well? What is going on? Why is there a gap? What is going on? I mean, I don't look. I'm complaining. I mean, it's going down, but I mean, like, what's going on? Like, why is it doing that? It's strange. Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, you're right. So, you almost at TP1. Yeah, we almost at TP1 again. I hope we're not gonna get faked out like this, bro. Like, this was stupid when it come down there. But anyways, now it's moving here. Yeah, I don't know. It's something weird, glitching market price action type of thing, you know, from Gazi. Come on, guys. I need to go cook. The kids are starving. You know. Do it for the kids, man. Do it for the kids, bro. It is your trade. Maybe the network is bad or your trade is tweaking. So you guys don't have a gap here. Do you guys not have a gap there on the 1 minute? Can anyone check for me? I'm just curious. I don't know. Maybe it happened so quick. I don't know. I don't know. I've never really had a problem with the connection here. It's quite strange. Weird. Yeah, damn. I love how you guys didn't say anything. Like, we were in. The price was literally like here before I refreshed it. Like, sitting here at like 6. I'm like, geez, we're still in drawdown. But like for 5 minutes we were in profit. No one says anything to me. Damn, where is the love? Where is the love? Alright. Let's go, man. Let's go. People have things to do, man. Alright. 2006. So now minimum we tap here 5.6. Our TP is at 5.7. Moving stop loss break even. Once that taps, guys, I'm not holding this trade longer. I don't care. It's because I want to get out of this trade. We've had such a good day overall. I don't want to lose this trade. I don't want to be in a losing trade. That's going to be my strategy. It's still, remember, the setup was still a bit dodgy. Now we tap there. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 times we've tried to break that and we didn't. So the 19th time, could we just reject? TP1 hit? I think it's just tweak, bro. Because look here, if I zoom in on this, guys can probably see my nose there is right now. 58.68. Maybe on the, let me check on the broker. Did it hit TP1 for you guys? I don't know. I genuinely think my thing's broken. My trade view is broken. Is the stream fine? Like, am I lagging out on the stream? Or, I think there's something wrong, something happening with the price. Genuine. I've never seen something like this. It's your trade network. I go multitasking. I don't on mine. Hello all. What's up, Sam? TP1 hits. First time joining this. Amazing to see you trade like this. Keep going. I appreciate you. As long as the stream's fine. I don't know what's happening with the price right now. As long as we make money. That's all that matters. I'm up like $700. I did a very low trade, very low risk. This is more for the clout, right? This trade more for the clout. Just because, like, yeah. No, I mean, I'm joking. It looked good, but like I wasn't gonna risk a lot on this trade. Like, it just looked like a high probability setup. Yeah, on my, I think so too. I'm already at break even. Let me check on my charts. Mine's like 5.5. Mine's like, no, my price is way screwed. It's at 5.4. Yeah, dude, like my thing is just dumping, bro. That's TP2. My thing's already gone down to 5.5. Is it the same with you guys? Yeah, I'm gonna move stop loss break. Mine on my broker is 5.3, 5.4, just dropping 5.3. Yeah. So my stop loss is to break even. Stop TP1's already been hit. 6.4. So I'm going to stop loss to break even on this trade, guys. Current price is at 5.052, 5.3. Don't know what's happening here with like my trading view. It's absolutely broken. No, trade or your chair makes noise. Sorry. That was just me farting. No, I'm joking. No, it's my chair. I hope. 5 cents been hit. 4-8 hasn't been tapped. I don't know why. Why is this chart so broken? Like my thing says something so different here. Like it's at 5.3 right now, right? 5.3, 5.2, it's 0.5. What the fuck is going on here, mate? 5.0. My thing's just literally broken. Mine says we're going up, and look, this is just crashing. 4.9. Vantage like TP2 here almost. 4.8. I don't know what to do here. It is broken. 4.8, 4.6. The TP2's hit. Mine's just going up. What the fuck is going on here? This thing's at 4.5. Why is mine at 6.2? What is going on here, dude? What the fuck? Are you guys seeing this? What is going on here? What? I've never seen this before. Look, mine's going up. Is my thing like reversed? The price is 4.2. You guys are seeing this, right? Like, I'm not tripping out. I'm on the gold, yeah. Is anyone's chart? It's at 3.3 now, and just melting. But this thing just going. Okay, guys. Basically, we have break even. So it doesn't make any sense, dude. What? What the fuck? 4.6, yeah, it's dropped down to 3.1. It's at 3.1 now. 2.7. I'm in 4K profit. It's just running. Like, I'm cool with this. Like, I'm cool looking at this. Like, 4K, alright, keep going, bro. Almost, has it hit 2.0 yet? Geez, sorry, guys. Wait there, 2.22. Boom, TP3, done. Alright, just like that. Close. Thank you very much for coming. Alright, but I mean, like TP3 hit, it's just crashing, guys. Yeah. Alright, well, that's cool, guys. Basically, according to my chart, we in drawdown. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? This looks so bad for me though, because it looks like we're not we in drawdown. Like, what? On the broker, it's 5012 already. Look at that. Alright, guys, there's the proof. I ain't lying. It's at 50110 now. What the fuck? Alright, but anyways, guys. 14-0. Wait, 14. Am I 14? 14-0. 14-0. 14-0. 14 straight. For the guys that backed me throughout this trade, I fucking love you guys. Alright, can I get a W in the chat? Let's get the W's going. We went through this. I don't know what happens. I don't know what's going on in the chat. Let's get a W. Let's get a W. Let's finish the stream off well, right? Guys, again, just gonna mention $1,200 deposits until Saturday. You get 150% deposit bonus plus access to all four groups. And this looks really bad for me, but it's like, you guys know if you guys are watching this shit. And you update the group as well. Wait 1 second. What the fuck? Well, like, that's cool, but it's also confusing as fuck. Like, I don't understand what just happened, dude. Like, I understand what happened. Like, I understand that the price can do that, but I don't understand what really happened there. You know, that was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Guys, we absolutely ate today. Like, yo, just spam the W's. Spam it, bro. Like, yo, dude, what a day today. Crazy. We've taken 4 gold trades and all wins, bro. All wins. That's crazy. And literally, I sent 2 two trades live, 2 trades on my free group, 2 trades on YouTube. I can't be any more transparent, you guys. 3,000. I'll get back to the comments now. Damn, the comments are going crazy. Right? 4970. What is going on? I think the markets are just so. I think Honda, like the one that I'm on, is just absolutely melting. It's crashing. I think they can't keep up. Yeah, look at that. 50. It's absolutely melted. Damn, look at that. You know what, guys? Remember I said, before I jump off, now Ilya asked a very good question, right? What is volume? Volume is this, right? Building up the volume for its next big move. Now, what is, something came out, there must have been something crazy, but again, we don't care. We don't care because we were patient. Imagine the people who got out here, right? We're like, oh no, it's gonna need stop loss, bro. Imagine how you crying right now, bro. You missed out on a 2.28 risk reward, and if you didn't move stop loss, you would have just. I had my stop loss there, and my trade closed because I couldn't see the price on the thing. But guys, if I didn't know, I would have just literally removed my stop loss, let this run, bro. I would have been up, maybe like $12,000 in this trade, but it closed because I couldn't see the price. For me, we still have break even. How much did you guys make of this trade? Are you guys still holding that? Damn. Boom. Again. Does it again and again and again. Somebody stop this guy. I didn't move my stop loss. Nice. Who didn't move? Who removed their take profit? Because then you are absolutely floating. I was supposed to trail stop at last. Damn, I panicked. No worries, bro. Like, this is a crazy crash, bro. This is a crazy crash. Is it still going down? That's like fine. Now, guys, look here. I want to show you guys something quickly. Wait. Before I go, I'll stay on for like 15 minutes, but just wait. Watch this, right? I don't know where the level is, but look where gold pushed down to. Wait. I'm going to assume, okay, I'm going to look on a higher time frame now. I'm going to look. I don't know. I'm not looking at the gold price now, so I don't know where it's at. For me, it's still at 5.6, which is complete bullshit. But I'm assuming price came down to these levels, 504, or if it did crash even further down to there, fuck. But then it's gonna crash hard, bro. Oh no, it's gonna crash really bad. Like somewhere down here, like 8, 9, somewhere here. Let's check 1 hour. Wait. Either here, it probably crashed down to like 9.5, or even here, I'd say. Probably came down to like 4.945, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just check, 4.945. What did it crash down to? 4.99. We're gonna go down. So 4.928, so we can't even look at that. So it's probably gonna realistically come down. It's gonna literally tank, guys, like to probably 4.8 at this point. Damn. Do you know what's cool, guys? Is we went in buys. Imagine how fucked it would be if we were in buys, bro. Oh my god. That would have been embarrassing, isn't it? Eh? Guys, how cool is that? We caught it on stream. We caught this move on stream. What was that? What does that take profit? We caught another. Oh my god. Imagine we let this trade run. Like, I just want to check the RR on this trade. If we let it run to like 4.915. Jeez. Wait, what? No. Whoa. You open sold the position. What the fuck? No. There you guys have it. Exact proof in my free group. Entered at 5064, 5065, and I held it down to exactly what I told you guys I'm going to do. That closed at 506, 5061 because I think it's just the pressure is just going down. What the fuck? So 5021, I just want to check something quickly. I'm glad all you get to witness this with me, bro. Oh, here we go. Here's the market. Here's TradingView waking up a bit now. Good morning. We like $100 down, bro. We're like down here, I think. Wait, what are we at? 4935. We're like here. We peaked out all the way at. So weird. It's probably so much volume happening, bro. We literally can't keep up right now. 49. What did we peak out at? 4920. For cheapers. Oh my days. Oh my days. Now it's gonna come down further, I think, I believe. The volume here. Nah, I think it's gonna be a multi. Could even tap into here, 4811. Could have come down another $100 to be fair. That's wild. Crypto crashing as well. I don't think it's as crazy as what just happened in gold, bro. Do you know how much trillions and trillions of dollars just got liquidated right now? Bro, like probably 2-3 trillion. You'll probably see on the news, probably like $2 trillion, $3 trillion was liquidated. It's gonna be mental. Like that move that we just caught, like you just made a couple $100 or a couple thousand, people lost millions, billions of dollars just from that right now. How do you think it'll still go? Oof, you asking me? Yeah, wow. I think it still can come down another $100 to be fair. I think the volume's insane at the moment, and I think if we target the next levels will be down here. So pretty much at 4971, yeah. So next like 4800, I'd say probably can tap there. But again, like I'll obviously wait for more confirmation and more price action to form, right? I'm not just going to FOMO in. Again, my position closed unfortunately, because of I had my TP in, so it moved so fast. I was still on the trade. But guys, I'm glad all of you guys can you guys tell me, send me a screenshot of how much you guys made. I'm very curious. Send it to my Telegram. Drop me a DM. Very curious how you guys did today. I think you guys absolutely. I think some of you guys have made more money today than you've ever made in your lifetime, just off that move. So guys, gonna mention it again. $1,200 deposit, 150% deposit match, and then you get access to all 4 signal groups. So up until Saturday, you guys seen what we did here. Imagine you had that $1,200 in your account now. Imagine what you would have been on. You probably would have been up like $5,000-$6,000 alone on this trade. Like it would have been crazy. You guys would have made so much money. I'm actually jealous. I only made 5K or 4K. I say that, but like I literally could have made. I'm gonna show you guys something. Wait. Let's see what I would have made. I was in one lot. I wasn't even using a lot of lots. I would have made. Oh my god, that is a 1 to 14 risk to reward, bro. I would have made. Oh my god. Let me just work this out for you guys. Oh my days, we dropped $265. Oh, I would have made, yeah, $26,000 more, I think. $26,000 on this trade. Probably even more, yeah. Yeah, 27,000. All right, Anna, you can go back to the kitchen, go cook your kids some food and tell them, we made it. We made it. Tomorrow, I take you to Burger King, all right? Tomorrow, I take you to McDonald's. On me, say on Luke. Guys, as always, there's the, jeez, now the market's waking up. Guys, as always, they knew, so they confused you. Yeah, they knew that I was going to make too much money on this trade. They had to close me out. Guys, as always, it's been a pleasure. Mad respect to everyone who traded this trade with me. You guys saw something absolutely mental. I'm glad we caught this on stream. And again, guys, if you've got any questions regarding trading, getting set up, or anything that you want to do, make sure to drop me a DM. Again, you got up until Saturday, and I'm going to be closing the VIP group. And I hope you guys have a nice weekend. And trade smart. Don't blow all your profits. Don't trade stupidly. trade smart. You've got a couple days, you've got tomorrow left to trade, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week Tuesday. Peace out from my end, and much love to everyone.